What's up, everybody? My name is Corey, and I am the social media manager and vault master here at the Kansas Lottery. Thank you all so much for joining us again today on yet another virtual vault party. It is a brand new year, 2024. We might have some new viewers, so real quick, let me just tell you, what the Vault Party is. It's our weekly live kind of a game show, I guess you call it. We have a prize wheel. We draw winners from the comments who comment, on the video. During the show, we usually have about 6 winners a show, and we relay a lot of important lottery information and sometimes make crafts. It's fun. You should hang out because we have a lot to talk about today. I told you in last year, 2023, the last time that we saw you guys, that that you would. That's a bad joke, but it's in the script. I didn't write it. There's not a script. I made that up. So we've got a lot to talk about today. It is our Holiday Millionaire Raffle recap. Plus, we have some big Premier Play news. But first, we like to start each show with a winner drawn during the comments, during that 10-minute countdown. And we have our first winner of the day. Congratulations to Ronald Schwindeman. Congratulations, Ronald. Let's spin the wheel here, see what you win. Oh, a mystery box for Ronald. All right, that's a good way to start off the year. Mystery box. I need to be able to spell mystery. There we go. Send us a message, Ronald, with your address, phone number, shirt size. We'll get that to you in the mail probably next week. And I also need to alert everybody that I was informed of this right before the show started. So we have the Racetracks pack here on the wheel. It's been a very popular prize. We had a lot of cool Racetracks themed prizes. They're all pretty much gone. So if you land on this today, it's actually a Wheel of Fortune pack. And we'll have a new tile for that next week. Sorry about that. Just too many fun Racetracks packs given away over the last few months. So, all right, let's jump into the show today. We have, we start each show. Let's be honest. You're here because you want to talk about jackpots. Jackpots are one of the big drivers of lottery conversation, and we've got some pretty big jackpots coming up this weekend, starting tomorrow with Mega Millions at $140 million. Powerball was just hit in Michigan for over $800 million. That's right, Michigan, not California or somewhere else where it's always hit, which is what we always hear whenever Mega or Powerball gets high. But we did have two $50,000 winners in that drawing. And Lotto America's at 2.15. Of course, that starts at $2 million. Also was just hit in, I think it was Tennessee. And then Super Kansas Cash at 270,000. That's a Kansas only game right there. But the one of the big stories too in Kansas right now is we are coming up on a pretty big winning ticket that is about to expire. So we decided to start maybe talking about unclaimed jackpots every week and just kind of highlight, some tickets that have been sold and what regions they were sold, how much they won. And that number on that date you see there, that's the date the prizes expire. That's not the date they were sold. That's when the prizes expire. So we have that Southeast winner of $1 million in Mega Millions that is set to expire in 6 days. 6 days in Southeast Kansas. Make sure to tell your friends and family, check their tickets if they're down that part of the state. And then you can see here we've got winners, a lot of Powerball winners lately because of the big jackpot run. But Powerball has had some wins, 2x2. We just had a Super Kansas Cash $1 million ticket that had gotten claimed for a few months, just got claimed. So we have updated this graphic this week. Just a lot of this is important stuff, guys. These are winning tickets, and there's actually lots and lots of tickets that are listed on our website, kslottery.com/unclaimed winners. Check it out. It's a great resource for our lottery players, and it shows you just how many, especially the $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 wins all across the state every day. They happen all the time. So it's a good resource for lottery players. But the main reason that we're here today, in my opinion, is to recap our annual Holiday Millionaire Raffle. The raffle, it was the 15th year of the raffle, and it was a glorious sellout yet again. Sold out on December 1st. You guys were very passionate about buying those tickets. And, of course, we did have our grand finale drawing announcement, I guess I should say, grand finale announcement yesterday with the grand prize winner right here and over 5,600 other tickets, right? So this was our grand prize winning number. This was sold in South Central Kansas, 096618. 096618. I don't believe any of these have been claimed yet, by the way, but it's only been less than 24 hours. It's been actually 28 hours, since these were available. So, it's plenty of time. You have a year, right? We also had a $100,000 winner announced. That winning number was 095156. And I tell you, don't think we didn't notice how weirdly close those two numbers were for the top two, both sold in the mid 90s of the ticket range, which is interesting because last year's winner, the grand prize winner, was a very early ticket. And then 2 years before that, if I remember correctly, it was a pretty late ticket. So just goes to show you really have no idea where the winner is going to fall there. There was also the $25,000 winner. I want to congratulate that number as well, 024398. So that's a pretty early number. 024, that's in the first 25,000 tickets. That probably was in the first month, maybe into the second, but probably in that first month. So that's $25,000 win. Congratulations to them. And of course, we had two $10,000 winners as well. Our first one, look at this, ticket 129239. That's a late ticket. That was definitely late November, mid to late November, pushing up to the December cutoff. Well, it's not a cutoff in December. December 1st is when the game sold out. So technically the game was supposed to run until January of 24, but we barely got to December of 23. And then the other $10,000 winning number here, 096746, 096746. Those were our big prize winning numbers. And we wanted to put them all up on the screen here for you, because there's another thing that's interesting that I want to talk about, because I know that there's going to be some comments about it. But all of these tickets, all of the big winning tickets, the $1 million ticket, 100,000, 25, and the 210s, were all sold in one of the three southern districts or regions of Kansas, right? Northeast Kansas did not have one of the top 5 winners. North Central did neither, and neither did Northwest. But you know who did? Southwest, South Central, and Southeast. That is where all of these big top winning tickets came from, which is super fascinating to me, especially, the East and the West parts there. So you're talking, there it is. You're talking, could be as far west as Liberal, could be as far east as Pittsburgh, just some big prizes. And of course, the grand prize winner there, South Central Kansas. That does include the Wichita area, but a whole lot of other places as well. You can check out the lottery website, kanslottery.com. We have a regions breakdown on our site. I found that really interesting, that the southern districts, or whatever we call them, regions, districts, that they showed out this year, because the Northeast, I believe, Northeast and North Central have had the last 2 or 3 grand prize winners. So again, another really fun, super successful raffle. It's sold out, and somebody won $1 million, and then there's $1 million and other prizes as well. I mean, there's just so much that we gave away in this game. And if you can always use the Play On app, a ticket checker, or our website to check your ticket to see if you're a winner. And of course, you have 365 days from the date of the drawing to claim any of those prizes. So no rush. If you won $50 or $100, you can claim that, at any retailer in the state, probably. Anything above that, though, because then the prizes jump up to 1,000. Those are going to have to be claimed here at our Topeka headquarters. So, the raffle, there's a reason it's popular every year. Only 150,000 tickets available. One of them will always win $1 million. And of course, you have these other prizes as well. I think the fact that it's sold out now around the beginning of December, 2 years in a row, goes to show that this game, there's a reason this game is popular. It has big winners. You have pretty good odds to win a big prize, comparatively, I'd say. And of course, it's Kansas only. So it's only sold in the state of Kansas. It's a great game, and it will start next year in September, like it always does. So just keep an eye out for that. Usually around the state fair or whatever is when the raffle kicks off. And just a reminder that all of the early birds, by the way, have been claimed as well. All 3 early birds. So there's not no early birds left. All the winning unclaimed tickets are coming from the January 3rd announcement. So if you go to that unclaimed prizes page of our website, actually, you're going to see a lot of raffle unclaimed prizes, because it's only been a day. Most of the people haven't had a chance to claim those prizes yet. That being said, I'm assuming in the next couple weeks, we're going to see a rush of Holiday Millionaire Raffle winners here. So looking forward to seeing all of you. But for now, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we are going to talk about the Premier Play Instant Ticket and someone who won the largest instant prize in Kansas lottery history just this week. So stay tuned. All right, we are back and we have our next winner. Congratulations to Patty Homan. Congratulations, Patty. Let's spin the wheel here and see what you win. Oh, 5,000 play on points for Patty. Congratulations. Send us a message with your address, phone number, shirt size. We can get your prize pack to you in the mail. And then we'll also need the email that you use for play on so we can manually give you those 5,000 points as well. Also, I forgot to mention this top of the show. I kept the lottery coupons thing on here for this week, even though technically it was supposed to come down at the end of the month because, you know, I'm a giver. And also we only had like 2 winners, and so I want to see if we can get one more. All right, so let's jump into our next segment here. And by the way, apparently I just there's some questions about how to win on the vault party. Apparently, I got a message here from our producer, Molly. Molly said that some people have some questions about entry mechanisms for this show right now. Comments are how you enter. Feel free to comment as much as you want. We love that. However, 2 things you should know. One, whenever we pull comments, like we pull comments into the thing, there's a setting to where like a person just has one, like you don't have 30 comments in the bucket, right? Just have the one, at least I think how it's working, one per account. But each time you comment, like it replaces that one. It's basically spamming the comments isn't going to make you more likely to win necessarily, but at the same time, I don't want you to stop commenting and asking questions and stuff. But the second thing you need to know, and this is very important, is that there is a Facebook in particular has a spam filter that if somebody types the same thing over and over again too many times, it will trigger your account as spam and kick you off the video. And we have nothing to do with that. That is a meta, policy, a meta thing in there, because spammers are a problem across the world, right? So just a heads up that if you are trying that strategy, by all means try it. Just don't get booted, right? All right, so let's jump into our next segment here. We got a pretty important ticket to talk about. This right here is our Premier Play instant ticket. It is a $50 instant game. It's our biggest instant game of all time. Features a top prize of $500,000. You get a bonus spot up here at the top. Prizes start at $75. So if you win on this game, you're making money, right? There are no break-even prizes in here. It's $75 and up. And of course, there is a second chance drawing in Play On as well. See the yellow corner up here. And wouldn't you know it, just this week we had, and I wasn't here to meet them, so I don't have a lot of information just yet, but we did have the largest instant prize ever claimed at the Kansas Lottery, claimed just this week. A $500,000 cash prize was claimed anonymously, of course, by a winner. And like I said, I haven't gotten much information yet because I wasn't around when they were here. But I am going to get more info for next week, kind of just let you know where it was sold, all that kind of stuff. But I can tell you that it was claimed, a $500,000 prize. That's so exciting. I mean, guys, that's $500,000 that they won on an instant ticket. That's incredible. Congratulations to them. There are still 3 top prizes left to be won instantly in the game. and one $500,000 prize to be won in a second chance drawing as well. So don't give up hope. You still have chances to win this big prize. Plus, this ticket is jam-packed with other prizes as well. So, but congratulations to those, to that lucky player, I guess, or those winners, whatever they were. And yeah, oh man, $500,000. That's crazy. All right, we are going to take a break. When we get back, we are going to talk about other instant games that we have that are kind of new that you should be excited about, and we'll have another winner as well. Stay tuned.
Who wrote the book of luck? This is the story of Mega Millions. Mega Millions is big and bold. It is sometimes confused with its cousin Powerball, but Mega Millions has the magical ability called Megaplier, which could help you win millions even without hitting the jackpot. This makes people mega happy. Mega Millions drawings are held every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Play starts at $2. We wrote the book of luck. Who wrote the book of luck? This is the story of Super Kansas Cash. It's the Kansas-only game with jackpots starting at 100,000 smackers. Can it leap tall buildings and fly? No. But it has 8 ways to win and gives you 2 plays for $1, and it pays in a single lump sum. Super stuff. Drawings are held every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 9:10 p.m. Write your own story with the Kansas Lottery. We wrote the book of luck.
All right, we are back, and we have our next winner. Congratulations to Shelly Rather. Congratulations, Shelly. Let's spin the wheel here and see what you win. Oh, you also landed on Play on Points. You almost landed on Racetracks pack, which actually would have been a Wheel of Fortune pack, but nope, you had to land on Play on Points just like Patty. And so now you guys both address, phone number, shirt size, and the email used for playing on, so we can give you those points. There we go. Sorry, my knuckle was just really stuck. All right, let's talk about instant tickets here. We got some new games to show off real quick. Just, I think we've shown these the last couple weeks a few times. But Ticket Talk is one of my favorite parts of the show, and there's just some really fun games here, and I'm going to have a couple new tickets next week to show off as well that have technically maybe shipped out already, but that I wanted to wait till everybody would have a chance. There'd be more in the field before I talked about them. But we have this new $20 cash flow ticket here with a $150,000 top prize. It features 3 bonus spots right here. The play board runs the entire length of the game. So you start at the top and you scratch off your number. If you match the number to the right, you win the corresponding prize. It's kind of like a traditional lottery game, but it's been inverted and kind of, instead of getting like 5 winning numbers, each row has a winning number, but it's still a lot of fun, and you can win up to 23 times on this instant ticket. I want to remind you guys about the Super Lotteria Don Clemente game. Again, this is a pretty popular game for good reason, because it's a lot of fun. If you are a fan of like crosswords or treasure hunt games, this is a game you should try. Remember that Cash Crop game or Crown Jewels that were like coordinate-based games is what I would call them. This is similar to that as well. It's not just a scratch and match, right? You get your caller cards over here. You got to match them over here in certain rows, columns, whatever. The back of the ticket actually gives you a really nice breakdown of how to play this game. This is a big-time brand. Don Clemente's Lotteria is a big-time brand. There's a reason it's so popular. This game is super fun. I think you should check it out, and it's only $5, and it has a $50,000 top prize. And then last but not least, I have to talk about our giant super ticket, the one that's bigger than my head. Spectacular slots. I'm telling you right now, I have seen somebody come in with one of these tickets, because if you see here, it's loaded with $77 prizes, $777, and $7,077. So for $777 and the bigger ones, it has to be claimed here in Topeka. I have seen this ticket come in here several times in the last few weeks. Several times. Now, it is a super ticket, so it's a little harder to find than a traditional game. It can't be in a vending machine. It doesn't fit. And not every retailer has the counter space for a super ticket spot. So if you haven't seen it at your favorite retailer, it might not be there. But I can tell you that high traffic retailers will definitely have a super ticket spot. And I mean, you should really keep an eye out for this one, because let me tell you something. It seems to be a pretty hot game at the moment. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're gonna take another break. When we get back, we're gonna talk about PlayOn and all of the second chance winners we've had lately, and update you on some upcoming promotions. So stick around.
Who wrote the book of luck? This here's the story of Paul. Paul was a picker. He picked banjo, he picked peppers, he picked 3. Yes, he played pick 3 because he could play twice a day, 7 days a week. With a top prize of $500, he loved to pick every day. He would pick out his clothes, and pick his numbers. Are you a little jealous? Yeah, Paul's picking up on that. Write your story with the Kansas Lottery. We wrote the book of luck. Who wrote the book of luck? This is the story of Powerball, a ticket that can transform into many things, like this or this. Powerball is your ticket to dream. Just pick your numbers, and you could see yourself in this or even this. Jackpots begin at 20 million. Your ticket to dream starts at only $2. Until next time, we wrote the book of luck.
All right, we're back, and we have our next winner, and it's another Shelly. Congratulations to Shelly Teal. This is now the Super Shelly Show. Congratulations to the Shellys. Let's spin the wheel and see what this one wins. Ooh. I should have said something like, spin the wheel for Shelly Teal, right? Because it rhymes, but that's all right. Woo, Shelly! Coupons! You did it! This is the last time they're going to be on the wheel for a little bit. Congratulations. You've won $20 in Kansas Lottery coupons. Make sure to send us a message here on, however you're watching us. Send us a message, email, whatever. We need your address, phone number, shirt size, so we can get that prize pack and those coupons to you in the mail probably next week. All right, let's jump into our PlayOn segment. Now, if you're not familiar with PlayOn, you're like, what is PlayOn? PlayOn is our player loyalty program, right? Basically, it's like a players club, right? You can sign up for it on your phone. You can use it on a computer. I would highly recommend, if you can, use your phone, because it's just so much easier to scan tickets than manually enter them. Plus, it's not as cumbersome. But the way it works is every ticket you buy, winning ticket, non-winning ticket, whatever, gets you points that you can use to buy entries into other drawings. Plus, there are certain games, certain promotions that require a specific ticket for entry as well. So let's jump into this right now. We've got our point multiplier for the month of January. You get triple points this month on your pick 3 tickets and on the $10 2024 instant game, which is one of those tickets I'm going to show off next week. I just didn't want to have everybody yelling at me about where it's at right now. All right, so triple points on those games. Plus, we have our Premier Play bonus second chance drawing. This is a chance for you to enter your winning and non-winning tickets into a drawing for a $500,000 cash prize in a second chance drawing. This will take place later in the year, but plenty of time to get entered into this one for a chance at $500,000. We also had our ultimate upgrade winners right here. They won $2,500 right before the holidays. What a perfect time to win cash. Congratulations to them. And we had our bowl game winners. We had both of them treated to a heck of a bowl game. Christy here got to watch K-State get a win, got to watch the future in Avery Johnson. My goodness, that dude was trending. He was a top trend in the sports world for 24 hours. Kansas State, the future is definitely right. I mean, if you just were in the hub reading the comments about how good K-State looked in that bowl game with so many returning players, next year could be a special year for the Wildcats. And we also sent a winner to the KU bowl game, who was also treated to an incredible show. If K-State has the future with Avery, we have to give a shout out to Jason Bean, the legend, right? Like wrapping up his career at KU with a 6-touchdown performance. Both teams getting that bowl win. Just I love sports. You know that. I love talking about it. And that was incredible. It was 2 incredible bowl games, 2 of the best bowl games of the year, really. And with some incredible individual performances. So Christy and Tony, I'm glad you guys got to go and have fun. I'm very jealous, but I hope you had a great time. And congratulations to both those teams as we now move into fully into squeaky floor shooty hoops, a little round ball rock. You know what I'm talking about? A little basketball Jones, right? All right. And we also have our Chiefs winners. Wanted to shout them out as well because I just met all of them just a couple days ago at the game. I was at the game. Next week, we'll have plenty of content for you to see, behind the scenes pictures and stuff. We got to go into the touchdown suite on the field. We got to meet cheerleaders and the KC Wolf, and former players came by, and we had burn-ins, and it was just incredible. And the Chiefs clinched the AFC West for the 8th year in a row with a game where Harrison Butker had 18 points. So listen, they're winning, so that's fine. Let's score some touchdowns too, though. That's just my opinion. I'm not an expert. And then of course we have the updates for our promotion entries right now. We have the first one here. These are games that require a specific ticket to enter. We have the Chiefs Ultimate Experience, Sparkling Cash drawing, and the $500,000 Premier Play bonus draw. And then for our reward entries, we now have the $50 coupon for January and the quarterly cash drawing for the first quarter of the year. And then I would say, I know that there's probably been a question asked about this because of the amount of promotions that are active right now. It's lower than what we typically have. When we launched Play On 2.0, the Play On upgrade, we couldn't start any promotions in the weeks following that because we didn't have anything scheduled because what if it messed up, right? It didn't. It went fine. But if it did mess up, then we'd have promotions that we'd have to change the rules on, which is a big process. So we just kind of built a runway space there to allow for players get acclimated, for the app to get kind of well used. And I promise within this next month or two, you're going to see some pretty awesome promotions in there. But yeah, it's low right now just because of how the Play On upgrade went, and it falling at the end of the year with all of our holiday games. That was kind of the focus. So we hear you on that one. You're not wrong, but there's stuff coming, I promise. It's not going to look like that forever. All right, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we will be answering some of your questions, and we'll have another winner, so stay tuned.
There's a lot of debate about GOATs, but we have one that's indisputable. The world champions, Kansas City Chiefs instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery. With a chance to win up to $75,000, it is the greatest of all tickets.
Introducing the Premier Play instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery. 4 top prizes of up to $500,000 instantly, plus a second chance at another $500,000 through the Play On app. Let the dreaming begin.
With the new Rivalry Riches instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery, you're supposed to scratch both sides. Well, suit yourselves. But with Rivalry Riches, you could scratch your way up to $50,000. Just be sure to play both sides.
All right, we're back, and we have our next winner. And I got to give this guy a shout out for spelling his name correctly. Congratulations, Corey Smith, on your win here. No E in Corey. That's right, Cory. Let's spin the wheel and see what you win. My flannel got hooked on the prize wheel. Tale as old as time. Am I right? All right, a picnic set for Corey. Congratulations. Send us a message here with your address, phone number, shirt size. We'll get that to you in the mail next week. All right, it is time for Questions with Corey, everyone's favorite segment where I answer some of your questions from the show today. Today, Stacy was looking at the comments, found the best questions, sent them to me. Not congratulations. Thank you, Stacy, for doing that. And let's jump into it. Zelta said, do we still have the Chiefs scratchers? They are my favorite winners. Yes, there's actually still time to enter another second chance drawing with the Chiefs ticket. In February, we're going to be drawing 2 more winners. One's going to win. There's one group is going to win Draft Fest tickets, and the other group is going to win season tickets for the 2024 Chiefs season at Arrowhead, plus a parking pass. So you still have a chance to win some pretty awesome Chiefs prizes. Shelly, one of our Shellys, did anyone on here win any of the Holiday Millionaire monies? I don't know. It's a fair question. I'm sure somebody in the comments won something. However, I have a feeling that if they won one of the bigger prizes, that they're not going to say anything right now because most of our big winners are anonymous. Melissa Johnston with a great question. What do they do with the unclaimed prize money when the date passes? Well, the joke answer is I just take it home. That's obviously not the case. It's state money. It is used for other prizes and promotions. That money is earmarked for prizes, right? It's been set aside in a, if you will, a virtual lockbox for a year, waiting on that ticket to be claimed. If it's not claimed, it's removed and then used to pay out other prizes and promotions. There could be something fun. Like, I haven't been around while a ticket like this has gone unclaimed. So I don't know if they, what they might have planned for some fun promotions or something with that, but that's how it is used for other prizes. Shirley said, need something non-sports related to spend points on, please and thank you. Shirley, you and our producer Molly would agree. I understand what you're saying there, and I promise that there's a lot of not sports stuff coming, but August through January, that's prime times, especially in the sunflower state. That is prime time. Really, you could say from August to March. But yeah, football season into college basketball season. I mean, that's what folks around here do, So, but you remember last year? I mean, people gave away a freezer full of meat. We had a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna have a lot non-sports things to do for you non-sports fans as well. Yeah. So Teresa said, "Oh, love the Play On app. It's easier to use." Thanks, Teresa. Thank you for playing. Kelly said, I have a lot of points to submit in second chance when we have some more options. I knew that question would be in there. It's a fair question. There's only 2 reward entries right now. They are coming. We really did have to build this kind of window where nothing started just to make sure that nothing messed up with the new app. It's a long process to get rules approved. It's several months out. So it's coming. We just had to put a pause and stuff for a hot minute. Sean says, does it tell on the website how many winners on each game? Yes, it does. If you go to our website, kslottery.com, and go to the instant ticket page, you can click on any of our active games, which I think we have like 48 right now, and it will show you how many prizes are left in the game in each category, from top prizes down to free tickets, and that's updated every night, right? Whenever the end of day. Now, if somebody has a winning ticket and they haven't, it's a $10 winner or whatever, and they haven't validated it and scanned it and stuff, then it doesn't count toward, we don't know they have it until it's paid out. But that's updated with paid out tickets and stuff every day. Let's see. Harley said, why doesn't Kansas have $1 million scratchers like other states? Harley, do you realize how hard it was to get a $50 ticket in the state? There's 2.3 million people in the state. The answer is population. That's just 100% what it is. That's just not something that I think we can do in Kansas at this time. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that nobody has talked about it. It's just, we don't know how to, it doesn't exist right now. Maybe one day, fingers crossed. David said, where do you look on the Play On app for NASCAR tickets? David, it's a great question. Usually by now, the NASCAR promotion is up and running in Play On for people to put their names in the bucket. 100%. Not up right now. It's going to have a shorter window. It's all part of this. Everything got kicked. The can got kicked, so to speak, with the new Play On. So it hasn't started what it usually does. It's going to start very soon. I promise. Shelly. Oh, the other Shelly. Both Shellys. Shelly said, thank you for everything you do for all. Shelly, all I do is sit here and talk. It's not that hard, but I do appreciate all you folks sitting here watching and hanging out because I get to do this instead of paperwork. And finally, Christine said, once tickets are scanned to the Play On app, do we have to hold on to them or can we throw them away? Another great question. You guys are on fire today. Christine, you do not have to keep those tickets anymore. Back in the day, like right when I started here in like 2015, we were still doing like second chance drawings with physical tickets. Like you mail them in or you come and put them in a drum. We don't do that anymore. It's all done through the app. when you scan that ticket and it says ticket scanned successfully or entered successfully or whatever, that ticket's individual information, its ticket number, is saved to your account. So you can get rid of that ticket, assuming it's been scanned and it's not a winner, obviously, because you won't need it to prove that you had it. It's been scanned into your account already. Great questions today, folks. Well done. We're going to go to break one more time. When we get back, we'll have our last winner of the day, and we won't talk about sports, so stay tuned.
There's a lot of debate about GOATs, but we have one that's indisputable. The world champions, Kansas City Chiefs instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery. With a chance to win up to $75,000, it is the greatest of all tickets.
Introducing the Premier Play instant ticket from the Kansas Lottery. 4 top prizes of up to $500,000 instantly, plus a second chance at another $500,000 through the Play On app. It's Kansas Lottery's largest instant prize ever. Let the dreaming begin.
With the Rivalry Riches ticket from the Kansas Lottery, you could win up to $50,000 instantly. Just be sure to scratch both sides. Huh? Suit yourselves.
Welcome back to Sports Night. I am Dallas Powers, and here is your top 10 plays of the last 10 minutes. I'm joking. Obviously, this is a vault party. That was a sports joke for like the 12 people watching who don't like sports. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. All right, we have our last winner of the day. Congratulations to Donise K. LaGrange. Congratulations, Donise. Let's spin the wheel here and see what you win. Coupon. Not going to be coupon, I think. Oh, it's another Play On Point winner, though. That's 3 5,000 Play On Point winners today. Ginger might be annoyed at me with that, honestly, but it is what it is. I will take the heat from Ginger for you. But congratulations to Donnie. Send us a message, address, phone number, shirt size, and the email you use for Play On. That goes to both to Shelly and Patty as well. We need your email, and then of course Ronald and Shelly Teal and Corey Smith. Back-to-back Shelly kind of messed me up. I keep seeing it and thinking it's a repeat, but it's not. All right, let's wrap the show up. It's time to go. I've kept you too long. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again today. Happy New Year from all of us here at the Kansas Lottery. And as always, be smart and be safe. Thanks for playing the Kansas Lottery, and good luck.